use for the first, well, not for the first time, but first time properly, is this. You saw me use this on Christmas Day, and we're just going to peel the potatoes. So let's get started. Please remember you can share this broadcast. You can subscribe if you're new to watching. I'm live on Haps, on Twitch, on YouTube, and on there's another one I can't remember. But not Facebook. So let's switch the camera around then so we can make a start. So wherever you're watching from, do let me know in the chat, and let's make a start. So I really love this gadget. So it saves me so much time. But I'm going to first of all boil my kettle because I want some hot water. A really quick way of boiling potatoes is to... Hi Rehab, how are you doing? Dave, how are you doing? Is this broadcast safe for work? It is. It is. So let's get let me plug this in so we can get started on the potatoes in a second. How are you doing, Dave? Good to see you. Let's plug this in. Have you had much snow where you are? Because I've heard there's been a lot of snow. Okay, so we're going to put potato on here. Let's get some... I should have this ready really before I start, but unfortunately I don't. But I do have some potatoes. Actually, I'll use fresh. Yeah, I'll use fresh potatoes. I've got a bag of potatoes here. So let's take a few of these out one moment. Hold me a second. So what we do is we put our potato on here. I just want to make sure that's not a... No, Dave, it's not. So let's pop the potato on here. All we do is slide this down, slot it on, put it on the top, and this will peel the potato. Are you ready? You might have seen me do this on Christmas Day. Hey Melanie, good to see you. Are you ready? Let's press the button. Saves me peeling the potato. Hi Cher, good to see you. Okay, so we take this off, take this out. So we've just peeled the potato. How quick was that? You could keep these if you wanted to and use it for hash browns, but I'm not going to do that today. So let's get another potato. I want a few of these. So we'll get the bigger ones because I find the bigger ones are the best to peel. What we do is slot that on, slot that in so it doesn't fall off, and then press the button. Off we go. It does fruit, yes. It does lemons and lime. But I've always wanted one of these. It's so quick. Oh my goodness me. It gives you a nice little crinkled effect. And now you have to do is cut off the ends. But I like all this. It does like salads and things like that as well. So you can do like carrots. And I think it does carrots. Yeah, I think it does carrots. Right, we'll do one more. Because I do like this. And then we shall put them into a saucepan. So slot it in. And then press the button again. One more time. There we go. It does apples as well. There's cucumbers, zucchini, what you guys call courgettes. So that's the that's all the potatoes done. Now I'm just going to grab myself a saucepan. I've got one here. It's really quick. Let me just move this stuff out of the way. So all you do, you can just I just chop them and then chop these up. I want actually big potatoes, but how quick was that? As I said, if you're doing chips or anything like that, then you need one of these gadgets. You can get them on Amazon, you get them on eBay as well. So just chop them up super quick. Hey Dimmy, good to see you. So let's put them in, chop the ends off, and then cut them in half. How quick was that? Right, I'm going to put some boiling water in here, and then I'm going to chop up some vegetables, and we'll just steam the vegetables. So put your hot water in. I'm going to pop these on to boil. Put a little bit of salt in there as well. Okay. Try and tidy up as I go along. And I've got a few things left over from last week. Got like some carrots and things. So let me put some salt in there. There we go. And then I'm going to put this on to boil. And then let me just pop it on to boil, and then I can do the vegetables. So one moment. Super easy. Right, let's do the vegetables now. So, see what we've got in here. So we've got a few leftover carrots. I think the rest that I'm going to use is some frozen vegetables. So let's just take these out. Don't think it works with carrots. I tried it with carrots before. So but actually, I don't mind carrots with the skins on. So let's just chop these up, just like that. I'll give them a quick rinse and then chop these up. Okay, how are we all doing, guys? So for these, I'm just going to chop these into lengths. So cut them and chop them up. Okay. Doesn't really matter how you into rounds is fine as well. So chop these. And by cutting them smaller, they'll just cook a lot quicker. And then we shall do the steak. So I'm basically going to just boil my potatoes, steam the carrots, and then we'll do the steak in the Ninja. There we go. So I'm going to put these in a steamer. Got my grill here that I need to start to warm up. Okay. Let me just see if I've got some frozen vegetables. I think I have. Okay, so here's the frozen vegetables. Is it 10 o'clock? Trying to decide whether to eat breakfast or wait for lunch. I think you should have both. Share. I think you should have both. Do a brunch. Now these have got carrots in them. That's just a frozen bit of ice with some broccoli in there. Some have cauliflower in as well. So I'm just going to put that now over my potatoes, and that'll just start to steam. It doesn't take long, about 10-15 minutes. Okay, let me put the lid on the top. So I don't have any. Have I got any peas? Let's have a look. I think I've got some peas. No, I've not got any peas. Oh wait, yes I have got some peas. I think the peas are mushy. Who might have these? I've got some broad beans. So I've got some broad beans that I can boil. So let's bring you over to the other side. Let's bring you to the other side so you can see. Okay. Which way shall I put you? Actually, let's put you this way because I need the Ninja to warm up. So it's a bit of a mess in here. So let's try and. I'm just going to put you. Sorry, 1 second, guys. 1 second. So let's flip you around. You're just going to see the Ninja for the time being. Okay, I don't want my camera to fall off. So we've got some nice steak here. It's a nice steak. I think you saw this last time, Dave, didn't you? When I used this for the first time. So this is the Ninja. This is what I bought with the awards that you all sent me from over the last few months. Okay, it's something I always wanted, and a lot of people have bought air fryers, which is great. So one of the HAPS themes that we'll do is air fryers. Okay, so yeah, I'll try not to drop you. So we press the start button. I'm going to lift this up, and we've got a cooking pot underneath. Okay, and we've got the grill setting. So this might actually would help if I switch the oven on, wouldn't it? Would help if I switch the oven on. But it's going to take. We're actually going to put the probe in. We need to put the grill on actually first. It does some amazing stuff, and I've also got this book with recipes for 2022, all loads and loads of recipes. So we will get through them. You can do anything on this grill. It's a grill. It's an air fryer. It bakes, it reheats, it dehydrates, it's an air fryer, it roasts. So this is the grill part. So we're going to pop this on. And the best thing I like about it is it's got a smart probe at the side. So this is the smart probe. So we take this out and make sure your meat's at room temperature. Okay. So now you're probably thinking, why am I doing this now? Well, I want the steak to cook, and I'm going to show you how to do it. So you plug this in, and you see how the little light comes up at the bottom. Let's try and zoom in on a bit closer so you can see. So you see here it says preheat and manual. Now it's on the grill setting, it's on high. We're going to press preset, and then you choose which type of meat you want. So I've got chicken, beef, it does pork, lamb, fish. I did turkey in here last week, and it was oh my God, it was so good. So we're going to go back down to beef, and then you select what if you want it medium. Oops, wrong one. Rare, medium, medium well, or well. I'm going to actually go for a medium rare this time because it cooks. When it's cooked, it then has to rest, which then also cooks at the same time. So always go for one below the one that you want it to be, because the 5 minutes it's resting will bring it up to that temperature. Okay, it's the same with chicken. Chicken's only got one preset, but if you're doing it manually, you can find that the preset is actually too dry. So, but yeah, anyway, this is the probe. So we're going to put on a 4, and then I'm going to bring this down. It needs to preheat. So we press the start button, and it's starting to preheat. You can bypass that by pressing the preheat and then lifting the lid and shutting the lid open. Okay, so that's going to preheat. And let's get the meat ready. So I'm just going to do, I'm not going to put any spices on this. So I'm going to take the meat out. And then what we're going to do is put the probe inside the meat, into the thickest part on the grill. Yeah, I'm going to do both at the same time. Let me just get rid of that because I don't want to see the nastiness. Sorry about that, everyone. But we're going to pat dry the meat. So I'm just going to wash my hands. So get a paper towel. So I'm just going to get a paper towel, and we're going to pat dry the beef. Turn it over. See that? You're going to pat dry the beef. And it takes probably about 5 to 10 minutes to preheat the machine. But obviously if you're using the machine and it's already warm, then you don't need to constantly preheat it every single time. So hey Dimmy, thanks for being on. So, one nice piece of beef. A lot of people say, oh well, if it's too dry then it won't cook very well, but that's wrong. You want to make sure your beef is not bone dry but on the outside, so it gives you that nice grilled effect. Okay. So paper towel, just let me just get another piece of paper towel. Get all that off the plate. So let me know if you've got an air fryer. Let me know, because we're going to try and do a lot more. I'm using Blaine and Wilson's emojis. Is that what they usually have on their channel? Let's just fry some more of this beef. So I'm sorry that I'm using this machine, but I absolutely love this machine, everyone. We will go back. We've got a lot of Simply Cook recipes to get through, and I've ordered some more Simply Cook recipes for next month in January. So we will be doing more Simply Cook recipes. So I'm really looking forward to that. I also have some spices here for my steak. So I'm going to put some spices on mine. So these are actually from Simply Cook. We've got a garlic and rosemary blend, or we've got, I think this is what I used last time, Scandi inspired blend, and it's really nice. You can get like 3 bags for the price of 2. Yeah, 3 for 2. So you get an extra one for free on their website. Rub onto chicken, beef steaks, lamb steaks, fish and pan fry, roast or grill for a unique twist. So I'm going to put some of that on mine. So you want a little bit of oil as well. Let me just get another plate because this machine is going to be ready soon. So there's one piece of steak. But on this piece of steak, I'm going to add some of that nice spice. So first of all, I'm going to add some oil. I've got some sunflower oil or vegetable oil. So put a little bit of oil on there. And then we're going to take the spice. You don't really need to put any oil on the grill. It's only depending on how you want your food, because it will cook anyway. So let's take some of the spice. Got some on here. Who's gone? Oh, I forgot. I've got some. I also have some other spices I got for Christmas as well. So I'm just going to put a little bit of this on. This is going to be so good. Now I could do the other side, but I'm not just going to do the other side just yet. Okay. So has anyone got any questions so far? It's actually, this is an American product. It's an American product, and I think it's one of the best products I've ever used. So very, very happy with it. The second ingredient was sugar. Was it? Didn't read that properly. Yeah, second. Yeah, sugar, sea salt, yellow mustard seed, brown mustard seed, garlic, dill, and it's already got salt on there, so we don't need to add any more salt. Right, we should put the probe in to make sure. Now, if you've got 2 pieces of meat that you're cooking, you want to make sure that this goes into the smallest piece because that will cook quickest. Okay, then you can check the temperature of the other piece of meat. Okay, so for me that is smaller than the other one. So, but I'm going to spin this around. It needs to go in. So if you're using a Ninja for the first time, you get your probe, use your tip of your finger like that, and guide it through. So push it all the way through. Oops. Remember, it's the thickest part of the meat. Sometimes it can be a little bit tricky, but make sure it's a bit like putting like something in a piece of fish. So just make sure it's right in the center. And this is going to be ready shortly. So always put your probe in the smallest one. Oh, thanks, Melanie. This is going to be ready in just a second. Okay. The vegetables are cooking. The potatoes are going to be nice as well. So we're just waiting for it to tell me when it's ready to put the food in. Okay, is there anything that you would like me to cook in the Ninja? Is there anything you've always wanted to cook in an air fryer that you'd like me to try? Let me know. Tell you what I've not done yet, chicken wings. I've not done any chicken wings yet, so I want to try them, and also kebabs as well. So, and we can always check. We can check the temperature as well. There is a way to do it. So it should tell me in a second. It should be ready in just a second. So we're all ready to. When I flip it, though, I'll add a little bit of oil on the other side, but we don't really need any extra. So just waiting for it to tell me it's ready. There we go. Add food. So I'm going to first of all put in the other piece. So this is the other piece. You ready? And you ready for the sizzle? Are you ready? It's so hot. Oh wow. And put this in. On it goes. Yep. And then we're just going to put this down and let it cook. Now, notice at the bottom it's telling me the temperature. That's the temperature of the meat. So it's currently 20 Celsius and it's going to go up to 50 to get that medium, just below medium. So when we rest it, it will then climb up to temperature, okay? That's what I like about this machine, is it tells you exactly what the temperature is and when it's ready, when it's cooked, basically. So there's no estimating, no guessing. It's precise. Just going to, if you can see on the other side here, got our vegetables. So they're steaming away. We've got our potatoes. This is going to be so nice. So has anyone got any questions? Any questions, guys? So it's climbing up really quickly, isn't it? So steak doesn't take that long. Wow, that's shooting up. But what I'm going to do is, as I say, I'll check the temperature of the steak. That is climbing up super, super quick. Look upwards for your question. Do you have to flip the meat when it's in the grill? You don't have to on every time, unless it tells you to. Well, it's telling me to flip now actually, so because it's got halfway. That's how quick it is. I'm just checking I put that probe in right. Remember though that I might actually take it up another take it up the next one. That is climbing up super quick. It's definitely incorrect. Let's just have a little look at it. Wow. It's definitely in right, look. Let's flip it over because I want to. So add a little bit more oil on. Bring it down. It's currently at medium rare. Now that's going to take longer than a 2 or 3 minutes to cook. So I will double check the temperature. I was definitely in, but it was only a small thin piece of meat, so I'll put it into the other one and check. You're probably thinking that, my God, that's not done already. But as I say, it depends on how you want the meat. Because it is fast. There you go, it's done. But I don't think that's done, so I'm just going to double check that. So let me just grab a towel to. See, there's another way to check it. So you press the manual button there, hold it down. It's saying it's 52. I don't think that's done. But then it depends on how you want the meat. So I'd climb up to 65. That's probably why. I've lost my. I've lost my tongs. I don't know where I put them. Oh, they're in the sink. Sorry, guys. I don't think that's done. It's saying it's 56. It's got to go in the centre, so let me take that out a second. We can get an accurate reading. It's only. Probably thinking, oh no, it was all going so well. That's the only problem when it's really, really hot. Sorry, guys. Just check the manual button. That's 58. Thinking that as well. I'm actually going to put it on for another. See how it's climbing already, the temperature. That's definitely right. Definitely right. Just to be on the safe side, though, I'm going to take it up. Well, we can cut in. I'm gonna put it on for just another minute or so. How do I do that? Grill, manual. I've forgotten how to do it. Take it up. Right, just stop a second. Ah, 1 second. Just gonna stop it a second. Right, press grill. Preset. Back to beef. I'm gonna take it up to a medium. Well, that's probably why I think a medium. Right, press start. Press preheat. This is the bit where we would add the food. I'm just gonna plug this back in. So hot still. Right, it's definitely in. Yeah, it's not come out, so we're good. Right, just pop that back in. Right, it would tell me to flip. So it's currently at. Oh, it's telling me to flip. It's at 53, so we're going up to 50. Oh well, that's. I guess it's done. I guess it's done. Well, that didn't work very well. Never mind. But we are letting it rest. So let's cut into it. But the thing with doing steak, if you just look a bit closer to it, some might say that's cooked, some people might say it's not. But remember with steak is you're getting that nice crispy, you're only cooking the outside, the inside is nice and moist. So that's actually surprised me that time. But don't forget I put it on a lower setting. Right. Right, let's take this out. Thanks, Shasha. Right. Because I'm so used to cooking my steak a little bit longer, you see, so. But don't forget, it was really hot as well. There's a lot of. I want to just put that on for another few minutes. Sorry, everyone. Just to be on the safe side. So let's do it manually. Grill. High. I guess that's minutes. 2 more minutes. There you go. Just going to put it on for 2 more minutes. I just don't think that was long enough. I think this probe wasn't in properly, and that's why it got hot really, really quickly. So if that does happen, just put it on for another 2 minutes. It's the same thing. You instead of bringing it up to temperature, that was right. It did say it was that temperature, but I just want to make sure it's cooked. So just to be on the safe side. So even if it's got to temperature, I still like it a little bit crispy on the outside. So that's why. Right, let's check on the vegetables. Don't argue with the computer yet. I don't want to be ill tomorrow, that's all. So it does its job. If the meat was a little bit thicker, then it would be fine. And I think it was fine. But I'm just putting the grill on. Plus, actually, the grill's on high. I'd normally put it on max, which would make it extra crispy on the side. So it's better to be on the safe side. Even if it's cooked, even if it's extra cooked in the inside, it's fine. How are we doing on the potatoes? They're boiling away nicely. It is. It's really quick. It is really quick. It gets really hot really quickly. But just double check the temperatures. As I say, it depends on how you like your steak. I don't usually go for that low of that number. Meat like really, really rare. I like mine really cooked. So I don't mind if it's cooked properly. Right, okay. It's nearly done. 3, 2, 1. There we go. Have a look. Ah, yeah, that's looking better. That's looking lots better. So this one's mine. So I'm still gonna let it rest. Is that the one that I had before? It was, wasn't it? Yeah. Let's take these out. Look at the steak. Oh yes. Right, I'm gonna put these on a plate. I'll move you down. Right, 1 second, guys. Let's move you across and flip the camera around. Oh, I forgot to do the beans. Never mind. Right, I want to check my steak. This is my steak. Let's have a little taste of it, and then I'll know if it's cooked. Let's have a look in the middle. Okay, we're ready. So a little. Can you all see this? Okay. Inside. Oh yeah, look at that. It was perfectly cooked. So before would have been fine. So a little taste. Oh, that looks really nice. Oh, that's gorgeous. That is so good. Oh gosh, that is amazing. We'll cut in the middle. In fact, I'll do it like you would do. Can you see that? I think it was perfectly. Yeah, it's because the grill was really hot. That's what made it cook so quickly, so quick. That is perfect. Get rid of that fat. We check the other one. Look at that, everyone. What do you think, Share? Perfect. And it's got that spice on there as well. It does the best steak. I'm impressed. Right, guys, I think I'm going to end it there. So thank you for coming in, because the potatoes are going to just take a while. Let me just check actually how cooked they are. Oh, that spice is really nice. Well, the potatoes are done actually. So I'm not sure about the veg. Our veg is done as well. Let me put this on the plate, and then I'm going to finish up. Sorry, I can't see any comments at the minute. Right, I'll try and read the comments in just a second. Right, put some potatoes on here. These are the potatoes. Not roasted or anything. Oh, they're really hot though. Oh my god. Put a little bit of butter and mint sauce on there. Let me get another plate. Oh, that is perfection. So there's the other steak and potatoes. I'm going to add some carrots on here now. Let's add some carrots and some broccoli and cauliflower. Just frozen ones that have been in the steamer. Oh yeah, they're cooked really nice. And then you can either just add some... Just turn the grill off. Then you can possibly just need to add some gravy or mint sauce or any sauces that you want. So there we have it, guys. So thank you all for coming in. Let's... I can't move this camera. I'm making you hungry now. I'm just going to add some butter on the potatoes. So I'm just going to use some clover butter. Let's flip you down. I didn't do the beans, did I? Never mind. So just get a little spoon. Put a bit of butter on there. Could even add some garlic butter if you wanted to. I just didn't want to use the any extra oil. Also, put a little butter on your steak. Oh, it'd be lovely. Sometimes you can add butter to vegetables and it makes it really nice. Oh, so nice. So, there's one more thing I need to add, and it's mint sauce. So a bit of mint sauce on your potatoes. Oh, it smells really nice. Normally with lamb, it works well with potatoes as well. I'm just going to add a little bit on mine. Just like that. I'm not a massive fan of mint sauce. And there we have it. So thank you for coming in, everyone. Thank you all for your awards. And I shall be on tomorrow. Just wondering why my fridge isn't closing. There we go. So I'm now going to go and eat this. So take care, everyone. Have a really great day. And I shall see you next time. Don't forget Melanie's on at 10 o'clock UK time. Oh yeah, excuse me, lots of butter. So another piece of steak. Oh, it's gorgeous. So catch you later, guys. Take care. If you click on my link in the link tree, it takes you to the World Kitchen group. Don't forget to follow us on the World Kitchen on Facebook. Catch you later, guys. Take care. Bye.